The Dodgers are the number one team in all of MLB. Teams are playing their last games today, and tomorrow we concluded with a doubleheader between the Mets and the Braves. All this on our show, which starts now. All right, well, today it's all about disappear.
Oh, yeah.
I love LA. So, my friend, I want to start with this. Oh, yeah. They have been killing it all year long.
Yeah.
Shohei Ohtani is out of this world.
Yep.
And, baby, today, I love LA. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
So-
I am excited right now.
Yep.
I am excited, ecstatic. I'm ready.
You ready?
I am ready.
All right, well, let's go. So the Dodgers have been killing it all year. They have dealt with a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
But you know what? Last night, the Phillies
Yep.
choked it, and Dodgers won. And so the Dodgers are the number one seed overall in all of MLB.
Yep. The number one team this year.
Yep. And then Shohei Ohtani doing Shohei things.
Yep.
Last night, he stole his 58th stolen base of the year, and he is sitting at 58 stolen bases and 54 home runs. The
No.
man has got to be the MVP this year,
Oh, yeah.
and today he is vying for the Triple Crown, my friend.
Ooh, what is that?
The Triple Crown is where the player has the best batting average, the most home runs, and the most RBIs in a season.
Ooh.
So Mr. Show is vying for that today.
Ooh. What does he need to get it?
I believe there's a guy with the Padres. I think it was. I can't remember if it's Arias or somebody else, but they are sitting at batting average of 314, and Shohei is sitting at 311.
Oh, so what does Shohei need to do today?
He probably needs a couple of hits, and he needs the other guy to probably go 0 for 4.
Yeah.
So Shohei vying for the Triple Crown,
Oh.
doing Shohei things.
Yep.
So I love it. I watched the game last night, and he was on, and the Dodgers are on, and of course it's the Rockies, but you know it is what it is.
Yep.
They skunk them last night. I believe that score was 14 to
11.
7.
Well, 14?
It was 13-2.
13-2.
13-2. So the Dodgers have beaten the Colorado Rockies the last two games. And so far this year, they are at 97 wins and 64 losses, my friend.
Ooh.
97 wins, 64 losses this year by the Dodgers.
Pretty
And
good. Pretty good.
the Phillies are at 94 and 67.
Yep.
And like I said, they choked it last night. The Dodgers had to win last night, and the Phillies had to win last night to keep the Dodgers had to lose last night, and the Phillies had to win to keep that
things-
going.
But the Phillies lost. so
And the
it
Phillies
doesn't-
lost.
So
So,
it doesn't matter.
yep. So today, we are waiting on teams to finish their games for this season, except for tomorrow. We got a doubleheader between the Mets and the Braves. And,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I am following this race along very closely.
And tell me what's at stake on that.
What is at stake?
Yes.
A playoff spot is
A
at stake.
playoff spot.
Specifically, depending on what happens with the Diamondbacks, because they are now actually at the same amount of wins at the Braves. This is for either the 5th or the 6th seed. Or, I don't know. I don't know if they both can get in over the Diamondbacks, depending on what happens.
Right.
I think only one of them is going to be able to get in, right? Because the Mets lost last night, so they have 87 wins.
Right. So if the Diamondbacks lose today, right?
Yes.
If the Diamondbacks lose today, and let me see here. Let me bring it up.
There's so many scenarios for this.
Okay. So if the Diamondbacks lose today, and then Ooh, wow.
What?
The Mets have got to win both games, and then that brings Atlanta and the Diamondbacks. That's going to be a tiebreaker, ain't it? So
Yes.
I wonder how they're going to do that.
So the Mets just need to win out to get in.
The Mets just need to win out to get in because that would put them at 89 wins. But for whatever reason, let me look at here because. Okay, so. I don't know why. They've got the Mets over the Diamondbacks.
They do?
Yes. And they've got the Braves as being one game ahead of both of those guys. So, what is that? How is that?
I think we're just going to have to wait and see
We're just going to have to wait and see.
how it all plays out.
Yep. I think we're just going to have to wait and see how it all plays out. But if I remember right, back in August, on August 5th of this year, we did a show
Ooh.
predicting what we thought was going to be the playoff teams
Yes.
for this year. And we said it was going to be the Diamondbacks, the Brewers, the Padres, the Braves, the Phillies, and the Dodgers. So the only one that can thwart that for us is the Mets.
Yes.
But if the Mets get eliminated, then we are going to be 100% on our predictions back from August on that side. Now, on the other side, on the American League, we've already been thwarted.
Yeah, because the Tigers and the Royals shocked the MLB.
Well, we had picked the Royals.
We did?
Yes, we had picked the Royals, the Astros, the Orioles, the Indians, the Yankees, but the one that thwarted us was the Twins because we had picked the Twins and the Tigers actually got in.
How?
I don't know.
Where did the Tigers even come from?
And I guess it just put it all together, but they were happy. So there you go. So we got 100%. If the Mets fall out, we'll have 100%. On the other side, about 90% we got right because the Twins let us down. So,
yep, the Twins.
But then in the end, we had the Yankees and the Dodgers facing each other.
In the World Series
with the Dodgers winning
for like
it all.
the 20 zillionth time.
For the 20 zillionth time. So, I want to talk a little bit about Shohei.
Okay.
So, this guy has been lights out all year long.
Yeah.
But the man did something that has never been done. He is the first player ever to do 50-50.
Yeah.
50 stolen bases, 50 home runs. And then he's a foreigner on top of that. So, now, he hit his 50th home run and had his 50th stolen base in Florida.
Yes.
A couple of weeks ago. That has become a topic lately as a 18-year-old kid claimed that he had the ball in his hand and an older guy ripped it away from his hand. And so he was suing because the older gentleman was going to auction the ball off and he was basically claiming foul.
Oh.
So I watched the video, and from the initial camera angle, it looked like he had his hand in there and the guy had ripped it out. But then there were two more angles that I saw.
Oh.
The kid never had the ball in his hand.
He didn't?
No. The ball hit, it ended on top of a table, and then it rolled off in between the older guy's legs. The kid then tries to get his hand in there to try to rip the ball out, but the guy ended up not letting him have it. And then you can just see, it's an 18-year-old kid who he was celebrating his 18th birthday.
Oh.
And then you just see him go, He was throwing a fit. I'm like, bro, you never had the ball. You never had the ball. He was down by the fans filming with his phone.
Yeah.
Now, you see the ball coming, and if you played baseball before, you can pretty much gauge where the ball is going to land. So, bro, the ball was not coming to you where you were at in the fence. It was the only way you're going to catch it is if it barely got over the fence and it was coming up and straight back down.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so a judge ruled that the guy the older guy can continue and they can go ahead and continue to auction the ball.
Yeah.
So I wonder what that ball is going to go for. Probably for a lot.
Yes.
But not only are we loving LA, but there's a guy in Florida that says, I love LA, but I love Shohei Ohtani because I'm going to make bank. He's
Yep.
going to bank.
Yes.
Shohei Ohtani sitting at 54 home runs and 58 stolen bases. The guy has been amazing all year. He's been worth it.
Oh, yeah, worth it.
And there's a guy down in the coastal bend of Texas
Oh, boy.
by the name of Gary who is still licking his wounds.
Oh, boy.
Still thinking about how the Giants could have had Shohei. Keep dreaming, my friend. It was never going to happen, Gary.
Yeah. No.
Hey, by the way, great year. You guys are eliminated again. Way to go.
Been eliminated.
So, and I don't care what you say. I don't care. It's about wins the World Series. I don't care. You're eliminated. We're not.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
anyways, and then who is going to be the top seed in the AL? Is it
It's
going
looking
to
to
be
be-
the Yankees?
It's going to come down. I think it may be the Yankees, actually, because I think they won their series against the Guardians this year. Because
Yeah.
the Guardians are 1 win behind them.
Well, they had the Orioles last week.
Yeah.
And it looks like they won more games than the Orioles. Are at 93 wins, and the closest team is the Guardians at 92.
92.
So it looks like the Yankees are going to be the number one seed in the AL, along with the Dodgers being the number one seed in the NL and
Yes.
number one seed overall, my friend.
Yep.
Fantastic year. A lot of injuries. Clayton Kershaw, love the man, but he's got to retire.
Yeah.
He's nothing but
Has he-
injured all
Has
the time.
he played at all this year?
He's played a little bit, but I don't know that
What
he's
is
played
he
a
even
lot.
out with this time?
I don't know.
And then
We are missing Tyler Glass now. He's gone for the year. Walker Buehler has been Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde all year long.
What?
I mean, he is up and down, up and down, up and down. He actually had a good outing this last time. And then Jack Flaherty has been the go-to guy.
Ooh,
So that
Jack.
was a good pickup for the Dodgers
Yes.
at trade deadline. So and then after that is a patchwork of pitchers. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. But the offense has been on, and they have scored some runs. Now the other thing that's kind of hurting us a little bit right now, and hopefully they're saying he'll be back for the first game of the division series. But Freddie Freeman, ouch,
Yep.
he rolled his ankle pretty bad the other night.
Yeah,
And
that
I
did
was
not
like,
look good at
no,
all.
it did not. It did not. So we're hoping that he comes back pretty quick. They're saying that he might be back for the first game of the division series. So let's hope for that.
Yeah. Hope
Yoshinobu Yamamoto is back.
he was hurt.
He was hurt for a while, so he is back now. So we will have Yamamoto, Landon Knack, Edgardo Enriquez, Flaherty, and Walker Buehler will be your starting pitchers.
Oh.
So there you go. Henriquez, Knack are two names that we have not heard before.
Nope.
So, and so far, let's see what Henriquez has done. He is 0-0 with 6.75 ERA, so that's not too good.
It could be worse.
That is not too good.
They could be a worse rotation though.
Could be a worse rotation. And then Landon Knack is actually 2-1 with a 3.77 ERA,
Oh.
so that's not bad.
No.
They had Bobby Miller up there for a while, but he struggled quite a bit towards the end. So he was sent down back to the minors. And then we'll see what happens. But Michael Kopech has been doing a good job this year. He has 5 saves with a 4.50 ERA. And then you have El Mariachi, Joe Kelly.
Joe Kelly.
Joe Kelly, who's been who was hurt for a while, and then now he's back. He's got a 2.63 ERA, so that is good for the Dodgers coming
Yeah.
off the bullpen. So we'll see what happens. But
Yeah.
I am interested to see what happens today, and
Oh,
then with
yeah.
the doubleheader tomorrow to see who ends up drawing who. And then October baseball is here,
Yes.
and I love
cannot
it.
Wait. I cannot wait.
Yep.
But before we go any further, I want to talk about. I know one thing for sure I want to talk about. I can't remember if there was a second one, but as of Thursday or Friday, I believe, the Oakland Athletics are now basically the Las Vegas Athletics.
The Las Vegas
They
Athletics.
played their final game against the Rangers on Thursday, I believe it was.
Yep.
And they ended up winning 3-2.
They won
So-
their last game at home
Yep.
to close out that miserable career that they had in Oakland.
Yep. So now they say goodbye and they're going to go be with the Raiders again.
They are going
This
to
time
be
in
with the
Las
Raiders
Vegas.
again. Yep.
So
So
how does that make you feel that they're relocating after, I think it was 59 years
Yeah.
in Oakland? What do you think of that?
I mean, it from a nostalgic side, it's sad. You don't ever want a team to move from where they're at. Kind of like the Rams when they went from L.A. to St.
St.
Louis,
Louis.
but now they're back.
Yeah.
You had the St. Louis Cardinals, who moved from St. Louis to Arizona.
Yep.
So you never want to see that. But from a progressive, change or whatever, I think it's good.
It's probably the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do.
It-
I mean, Oakland was Oakland, and not a lot of people went and supported that team. So,
Oakland just doesn't really have a fan base
Yep.
anymore.
yep,
Well, now they have no more sports teams now.
yep.
I believe after today, Oakland will no longer have any sports teams. But hey, even though they are relocating to Las Vegas, it could be worse for the Athletics. They could have the most losses in MLB history.
But they don't.
Nope. But that honor belongs to the Chicago White Sox, who sit at 40 and 121.
40, 121.
Yes.
And they have broken the all-time record for losses by an MLB team all time,
yeah.
right? So, how sad is that?
That is sad. Like, yeah, that's sad. The old record belonged to the Mets, who lost 120 games back in 1962.
62.
Yeah,
Okay.
1962.
And then this year they broke it and say it again. What is it?
121. Could be 122, depending on what happens today.
Oh, you see?
Yep.
Wow.
But that's actually not the most losses in all of the MLB history. This is just in modern day. The most losses in any MLB team belongs to the 1899 Cleveland Spiders,
Wow.
who lost 134 games.
Wow. That is bad.
Yeah. But modern day, it belongs to Chicago. That's sad.
Wow. Modern day Chicago White Sox are the worst team ever in the MLB.
That's honestly sad.
That is sad. Sad.
Weren't like how were they? I don't understand what happened. Like, yeah, they lost 100 games last year, but losing 20 more this year.
Yeah. Well, I played the Price is Right losing corn a couple of times and I couldn't hear it. It was because I turned the volume down. So
Oh,
there you go. There's another blooper. What is our show if we don't have bloopers?
yep.
So, yep. So, oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, man. So just for good measure, let's do it again.
There we go.
That was for me. Because I always screw it up. All right. So, anyways, so yeah, 121 losses this year. And you know who else has a big loss too?
Who?
The Yankees.
The Yankees?
The Yankees, because their first baseman, Anthony Rizzo, who has been pretty good this year,
Oh,
fractured 2 fingers.
oh.
Yep.
Oh, no.
So he took an 88 mile per hour slider to the hand from Ryan Borucki
to the hand?
to the hand in the 7th inning. So fractured hand, 2 fingers. We'll see what happens.
Could he come back from that?
Maybe, but you never know. You never know. I mean, look at Mookie. He had a fractured bone in his hand, and it took a while. So, well, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yep. So, Rizzo is probably going to be out, but not to worry because they have Superman.
Oh,
Superman has been lights out. He has been lights out all year long. The man is Shohei, but on the East Coast. And that's why I say we want to see that
so he's
Yankees, Dodgers World Series because Superman versus the show would be fantastic.
Yes, or you could call Shohei Batman, so you have Batman versus Superman in the World Series. That's what I was just thinking. What if Shohei is Batman and
Batman.
Judge is Superman?
Judge is Superman?
Yeah, although technically it would have to be the other way around.
Yeah.
Because all the stuff, like comics and stuff, but it doesn't matter.
And then Judge could be choking Shohei to death. And all of a sudden Shohei goes, Martha. Oh, did we just become best friends? In the movie. Oh, Lord have mercy.
How do you know that name?
How do you know their name? Martha. So, anyways, I love LA. We love it. We're ready. We're ready for October baseball to get here. A couple of days.
Yep.
A couple of more days. Maybe 3 days. We'll see.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. The Dodgers better win the World Series this year.
They better.
Because with this team that they have, if they do not win the World Series this year, first off, get rid of Dave Roberts because just get rid of him because at that point he could possibly very well be the problem.
As Gary calls him, the real MVP.
Yep.
Yeah, they better win the World Series because now we're going to be here. Win the World Series. Yeah, facts are facts.
And especially with the team we have this year.
Yep. Let's get to the World Series.
Yeah.
Let's not get bounced in the first round like we have.
Swept in the first round.
Swept in the first round. Let's not that happen this year. Let's at least get to the World Series.
Yeah.
And then once we get there, let's talk. So, but love it. Gotta love baseball. Love baseball.
Oh, yeah. Good old
There
October
is
baseball.
Nothing like October baseball, baby. Nothing like October baseball.
Yes.
Yep. All right. That is baseball talk. And so let's switch it over and let's talk a little bit about a sport that you have on TV right now as you're watching your team play.
Yes.
And it's a sport that has barely started so far this year. But we've had some things happen so far this year that, some good things, some bad things. And if you're a Cowboys fan, it's like, So let's go to it, man. Let's do it. Let's talk a little bit NFL. The NFL season going on as we are in week 4.
Yes, and currently the Rams are losing by a touchdown to the Chicago Bears. It is 17-9 in that game.
Wow.
Pretty good, pretty close game between these two teams, just going back and forth. It's the third quarter, minute and a half left. Hopefully, Rams can win, per usual. I don't know if it'll happen. Half the time it usually doesn't, but whatever.
Did you just pull a Superman? You went from the Dodgers to the Rams. You sure had the other hat ready so you could have said, I'm switching now. So, yeah. The Rams are losing 17-9. The Jets, everybody was high on Aaron Rodgers after what he did. The game he had, he's got 6 points this week so far.
6 points.
6-0 over the Broncos.
Oh,
The Falcons are beating the Saints 20-17. The Bengals, after being embarrassed last week, are winning, but they're playing the lowly Panthers. So if they
they're
lose,
playing
shame.
and they're only winning by 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
Yeah. The NFL this year is looking to be very, very interesting. This is looking to be the year of backups / washed quarterbacks because the main example of this would be the Vikings and the one and only Sam Darnold,
Yep.
who all of a sudden is apparently one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yeah.
They are beating the Packers 28-7.
Ouch.
28-7. And this is coming off of them beating the Texans like 34-7 last week.
I see.
What did the Vikings take in the offseason?
I don't know. But it looks like McCarthy, JJ McCarthy getting hurt was not a bad thing for the Vikings. And you're right. They're putting it 28-7 to the Vikings.
Yes.
And it looks like the Packers can't do anything. They are 4th and 6 at their own 6-yard line.
I don't know. It looks like team of the week 4, may go to the Vikings. Oh, and by the way, I didn't name one last week. That's because I wanted to wait for the Rams and the 49ers game on Monday.
Yeah.
For last week, which team of the week 3. I know I'm a tiny bit biased, but I'm going to have to give it to the Rams for absolutely upsetting the runners-up.
Yeah.
Which I was so happy about.
That was good because I watched my team, and then we watched your team win. So that was good.
Yeah, you remember I was jumping around the house
Yeah.
when they won.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, team of the week 3. I'm gonna have to give it to the Rams. So far, looking to be the Vikings.
Yeah. Don't count out the Buccaneers there.
No, I was about to mention
they're
that.
putting it to the Eagles 30-16. Hi, Gary.
Again.
Hi. So Buccaneers putting it to the Eagles 30-16. The Colts were beating the Steelers 17-3, but the Steelers just scored a touchdown, so now it's 17-10.
10.
So, and then the Jaguars are actually beating the Titans, believe it or not. The
Titans.
0-3. I'm sorry, the Texans. The 0-3 Jaguars are beating the 2-1 Texans 20-17.
Wow. And the Falcons are beating the Saints 20-17.
And the Falcons are beating the Saints 20-17. And looks like, my friend, your Rams just scored a touchdown.
Oh, yay.
Yep. Looks like a rushing touchdown by Kyron Williams for 3 yards.
Love that guy.
So, are they going to go for 2?
I wouldn't. If I was the Rams, I wouldn't, just because.
Did I spoil it for you? Is the TV behind the
it's
scoreboard?
It's a little behind.
Oh, okay. Well, my bad.
They're only now coming back from commercial.
Yeah.
Oh, the Rams have only scored a field goal up until then.
Yep.
Field goals.
Yep. So, anyways, 17-15. So let's see if they go for 2 to tie it up. But I am not going to say anything until you watch it on TV. Yeah. So
those are all the games.
All the games that are going on right now. Later on, the 2-1 Commanders, believe it or not, are taking on the Cardinals. Let's go Cards. Let's go Cards.
No. Not for me.
Yes.
Not for me.
No. Yes for me.
No.
Yes for me.
I wish both of those teams.
I am biased to the NFC East versus the NFC West. So, and then you'll have the Patriots taking on the 49ers.
Let's go Patriots.
Let's go Patriots. And then you'll have the Browns and the Raiders.
What?
Oh. But then it looks like we got 2 good games this afternoon.
We do?
This afternoon you got the Chiefs versus the Chargers. And then tonight you'll have the Bills and the Ravens. And then you'll close it out with a doubleheader on Monday night between... Doubleheader. You'll have the Titans taking on the Dolphins.
Really?
And the Seahawks taking on the Lions.
That's actually going to be a good game because the Seahawks are actually undefeated, believe it or not.
Yeah, they are. So...
Oh, they're going for 2.
They're going for 2. So let's see what happens. Will they get it or not? And nope.
Oh my God.
He caught it, but it was out of bounds.
That's why you don't go for 2 right there.
Yeah. Well, it's all right. So, and then this past Thursday night, my Cowboys won 20-15, but they it was horrible. It was a bad game. I mean, they
Was it like sloppy?
It was like Daniel Jones just gave the game away to the Cowboys. So, and then we have two big losses as DeMarcus Lawrence is gone.
Oh,
4 to 8 weeks with a Liz Frank injury.
what is that?
That's where you break a bone in your foot. It's not. It's actually a pretty bad. He could have been gone for the year.
For the year?
For the year, but it's not going to require surgery, so he could be back between 4 to 8 weeks. And then Micah Parsons, high ankle sprain.
He got hurt?
He got hurt as well. So
It is not
It's
looking-
getting worse and worse for the Cowboys.
It is not looking good for the Cowboys this year at all.
No, it is not going to be a good year. So I'm sure Jerry's already probably behind the scenes calling, hello, Bill.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick. This is Jerry Jones. So get ready to see Bill Belichick next year if the Cowboys go this year, which
Yeah.
they might.
Yeah, it's looking that way.
Yep.
Currently.
Yep. That's what $370 million with $331 guaranteed gets you, baby. So, anyways, so that is what's going on in the NFL this week so far. So, some good games going on right now. Loving the Buccaneers putting it to the Eagles.
Yep.
And then let's see what happens with the Rams. I mean, let's see what happens with the Rams.
Yeah, that's a pretty good game.
Pretty good game there. So, all right, my friend. That is the NFL
Yes.
so far this year. Thoughts on the Rams so far today as they're playing the Bears? What do you think?
Pretty good for having the wide receiver number 3 being wide receiver number 1 now.
Yeah. Hey, they're not doing bad with the fact that they've got Puka Pikachu out. I know you hate it when I do that, but I love it. I think it should be Puka Pikachu should be his nickname.
No.
Puka Nakua the Pikachu. And then the guy that I hate to say it, man, but he has become a liability for the Rams.
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp getting hurt all the time. So good job for them, but hanging in there without those two guys. So, all right, man. So that's the NFL. So why don't we go to our last segment, which has been a staple in our show for a while now. So let's go ahead and do it. And let's go to do it.
Wow, that's
What
very loud.
happened?
That's very loud.
I can't hear it.
I can hear it.
You can hear it? I couldn't hear it.
Yeah. That's fine. This is giving me time to think of stuff because I didn't have anything planned.
Did you actually hear it? Because I couldn't hear it.
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's try it again. It's playing on my phone, but I can't play. I can't hear it. You can hear it on your headphones? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
That is.
All right, my friend. Well, that is the segment where you get to talk about anything and everything you want to talk about. So the floor is yours.
And the segment's called Freestyle, by the way.
And it is freestyle.
2 bloopers now today.
2 bloopers. I don't know what happened. Like, I can't hear it. You can hear it on your headphones?
Yeah, it's not loud, though.
Oh, no, I think you were hearing it on my phone. For some reason, my phone has been disconnected. But anyway, so there you go. Freestyle.
Yeah. We are now 20 subscribers away from 100.
Yeah.
20 people.
Yep.
What the heck?
I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on with my.
I consider myself strong, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
So we are 20 people away.
20. It is. The final countdown is on, or soon to be on for me.
Yeah.
Me personally. To this day, I still get faint chills from that one fateful day in February.
Yeah.
Like, literally, sometimes I'll just randomly get cold for like a few seconds. Like, I'm not even. I'll just get cold for a few seconds.
From the 50 subscriber ice bucket challenge.
I still don't know why we did.
We
that.
are 20 away from 100 subscribers. Dad will take a bucket of ice water over his head if we get to it.
By the way, we're gonna do the full bucket for you. We're gonna do bigger dosage since this is a bigger milestone.
I'll take it.
Because we did what, like half the bucket for me?
Yeah.
Do we even still have that bucket?
Yes.
We do?
Yeah.
Okay.
We still got it.
That's good.
So that's fine. I'll take the full bucket over the head.
Yeah. Hopefully,
bucket
though,
of
it
ice
happens
water.
fast because I don't want it to be in November. Whenever.
Yes. If we're gonna get to 100 subscribers, for me to take that, it needs to happen quick because I ain't doing it in the middle of December. So
Yeah, I know.
anyways,
what else? Is there anything else?
the NASCAR playoffs.
Oh, again,
Our man Chase Elliott moved on.
he did.
Yep.
That's
He
good.
moved on to the second round.
That is good.
Kyle Larson won the race last week, so he moved on
he
as
did?
well. Yep. So
Good
yeah.
for him.
yep. So we've got some NASCAR playoffs going on.
So what is there? One race left in the first
No,
round?
this will be the first race of the second
Oh, yeah.
round.
The guy that's going to retire after this year, Martin Truex Jr. is already gone.
Yeah, he's gone. So
I had a feeling he was going to go early, but this early, I'm
I
surprised.
didn't expect him to go out this early, but he did.
So who all was eliminated? Oh, you're joking.
What?
The Bears have just scored again.
Really?
DeAndre Swift.
Wow. 23-15. So, wow.
Why? Why? No. Why? Why must this happen in some shape or form every day? Look at where they're at. They're at like their 40-yard line.
Yep.
And he. Oh my.
Yep.
I'm.
Missed tackle
That.
are never good. So, okay, back to NASCAR. The people that were eliminated last week from playoff contentions and moving on were Harrison Burton, Brad Keselowski is out.
He was in the playoffs?
Yes.
That's surprising.
Martin Truex, sad way to go out, and his last year. And one, Ty Gibbs.
Ty
gone.
Gibbs was in the playoffs?
Yep.
That's even more surprising.
Yep. So far you have, moving on, you'll have Chase Briscoe, Alex Bowman, Daniel Suarez, Austin Cindric, Joey Logano, Chase Elliott, Danny Hamlin, last year's reigning champion Ryan Blaney,
Yeah.
William Byron, Tyler Reddick, Christopher Bell, and Kyle Larson. So
Kyle Larson.
all of Hendrick Motorsports is still in the playoffs.
Yay.
And Alex Bowman better hurry up and do something because he might get cut this next round. So
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
I wonder, what are the chances? Because I know we're still a little bit away, but what are the chances of having an all Hendrick championship race?
That'd be great.
Has anything like that ever
Larson,
happened?
Byron, Bowman, and Elliott.
Has anything like that ever happened
No,
before?
I don't think so. Not since they've gone to this format.
I know, like, there's been like because a few years ago, two of them were in the championship race, Larson and Elliott.
Yeah.
but I don't know if there's ever been like three or all four, but that would be awesome if that happened.
Yeah, I mean, it would be something to see them.
It would probably cause a little bit of disarray within the team, though, because all four of them wanting to get a championship.
Yeah.
But other than that, that would be interesting. That's like my dream championship race right there. Just
Yeah.
all Hendrick drivers and no one else. But we're gonna have to wait and see. Normally, Alex Bowman ruins it every year. And it's looking like right now he's gonna ruin it again,
Yeah.
like he does every year. But we're gonna have to
Well,
wait and see.
You never know. I mean, they're racing in Kansas today.
They are.
I believe so. I believe they're racing in Kansas today, which, if I remember right,
They already started.
they started already.
Christopher Bell is leading.
Okay.
And William Byron is in 4th. And Bowman's in 9th.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
Really. That is very, very good.
Yep.
Of course, Chase Elliott's in freaking 22nd.
Yeah. Well, that's not good at all. So we need Chase Elliott to Vamonos compadre. Let's go. Pick it up.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So they are racing in Kansas. I don't remember who won that last year, but I think they're still in the playoffs if I remember right. So IndyCar. Why am I IndyCar?
Why
am I IndyCar?
We
Why
have
am I
never talked about IndyCar.
I know. Why? did it
IndyCar
take
is
me
not
to-
interesting.
right.
F1 is a little interesting, but IndyCar, that is not interesting at all.
Right.
Why?
So
But I think probably before we go, there's one more thing I want to talk about.
okay.
So, on YouTube, how other sports YouTubers they like to do these little skits and stuff where
Uh
they act like they're different teams.
huh.
So what I was thinking is that we probably do something like that because you've talked about that before.
Okay.
I feel like that would be a pretty good thing to do.
Okay.
I don't know what we would do, but something along the lines of like the skits and stuff.
Okay. I'm down for that.
Yeah,
I am down for that.
like I don't know like what exactly, but just something else to add, just to upload more stuff,
Yeah.
just to get more content out, because we know the people want to see more Bloodline sports.
yeah.
Because not too much has really been going on recently.
Yeah.
Just besides the regular episodes. So
Well, let's do that. Let's create more content, bring
Yeah.
more stuff. One of the other things that I've been thinking about doing, and I was actually going to do with your mom. I was going to bring your mom on because you are all of a sudden too busy for dad.
okay.
Because
Listen.
let's talk about it.
I've got a life outside of YouTube. Okay.
And that is
I don't know if I want to reveal it yet. I'm gonna take a quick pause here because I need to contact this person. Make sure. Can we actually like pause this really quickly?
No,
Please.
let's just not do it. Let's just, if
I'll reveal it.
we'll reveal it.
I'll do my. Later. Maybe later today, I'll do my own separate video on my big announcement. Okay, on my big announcement.
Okay,
But
it's not a big deal. So, but yes, we your time has been taken up by a couple of things. One was you had not decided not to play football anymore, but now
I retired.
You're retired, and now you are back in.
Yes,
As you are part of
the film crew now.
Yep.
For the football team. So now, every Friday, I'm going to the games, and I am over in the end zone.
Yep.
Filming.
Yep.
In the back of the end zone, filming. The only hard part about it is setting it up. Because I'm only 5'3", so half the stuff's too tall for me to reach.
yeah.
So I'm like, ugh, ugh. And the pole. Let me actually tell you, the pole, because the pole that we have to lift the camera up on, it's a little heavy.
Yep.
I think it's only like 40 or 50 pounds, but it's long.
Yes.
So let's just say this past Friday, while we were taking it down, we have to lift the pole up and out of
Yep.
the stand itself.
Yep.
Let's just say this about 10, 15 foot pole. When I pull it out, let's just say it starts to tilt
Yep.
onto my
And I
head.
watched it completely from the stands. I was like,
But luckily,
timber.
I was wearing my hat.
Yeah.
I took some of the impacts, but I think there was also someone there that helped catch it anyway.
Yeah.
So
Well, most football players get concussions in the field. I've never seen. concussion from that. So, oh man. All right. Well, it's that time. We hope you enjoyed it because we enjoyed bringing it to you. And as always, hit that like and subscribe button wherever it's going to be. But
right here,
we look forward to keep doing this week in and week out. And if you like our content, give us that thumbs up, subscribe, and like.
Yes.
Also, let us know what you think about our show, what we could do, what topics you'd like to hear. But that is the end of our show for today. And as always, you are my pride and joy, and I love you. And this is Bloodline Sports. It's all relative.
Goodbye, everyone.